Yo, what's up? It's Fish with my very first Maplestory 2 video. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for checking out my videos. Check us out on the stream every night, twitch.tv/fishdicks. It's a party, and we're just getting started. Maplestory 2. You might know me from my Maplestory M videos, but I'm doing a lot of Maplestory 2 content. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you enjoy the content. This is intended as a beginner series, and it's for beginners. It's not for advanced people in the game. It isn't. And we just hit level 10, so I figured it was a perfect time when the attribute point screen came on the game for us to take a look at the general outlook on the game. This is not a review. It's going to be a beginner series. We're going 0 to level 10, and this is intended as stuff that you're going to want to know in the game, and I'm going to lay it on very thinly because it's a big game. It's a deep game. There's a lot to do, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed. So as opposed to kind of doing top 10s and blabby videos, I would just kind of take you through the game as I was leveling my character. So we talk about the important stuff that came about as it arrived in the game. And generally, they give you a really easy learning curve on the game, but there's so many things popping out at you, and there's so many menus and such. So this is a great time to take a look at where we've arrived at in the game at level 10. So it's not a review, but my review is 10 out of 10, 5 stars. Jaded Fish. I love Maplestory. It's my favorite game in the world, and Maplestory 2 is amazing. So that's my general review. Something that was really important for me to get out to you guys as we started the game was this. A lot of people will tell you how to play this game. They'll tell you the best way to play this game. They'll tell you the most ideal way to play this game. They might tell you need a bunch of alts in this game. You need a bunch of characters to play this game properly. Here's what I'll tell you right now. Don't listen to them. Play this game however you want. I'm being serious. You can level up any way you want. You want to build house, you want to fish all day, you want to do quests, you want to do side quests, you want to do world quests, exploration quests, world bosses, world mobs. You want to design user-generated content and gear. You can literally catch pets all day if you wanted to as well. Don't let people tell you how to play this game, how to level this game, how to enjoy this game. In order to be the best fisherman and to get all the fish, you're going to have to fish for thousands of hours, which means you're not doing other things in the game. There are so many things to do in this game. If people try and tell you the best way to play this game, it's just going to be for them personally. They might have really good things to say, but I will encourage you to play the game in whatever way that you see fit. Some people love designing houses and worlds inside their houses, and they want to do that all day long. So let them play the game like that if they want. So that is my rant on alt and all that kind of stuff. I will say, I'm a main guy. I'm mostly playing my main, like 99% of the time. If you add up all the stuff you have to do day one at global launch without even global, the max is 50 today before the game comes out. We're going to be leveling to 60 together today. All my alts and my main are 50. So the content in a week is like 40 hours worth of content on your main. So if you want to super try hard and avoid smelling the roses and enjoying the game, I like to fish. I like to catch pets. I'm a Pokemon guy. You know what I'm saying? I like to chill out. I like to do mini games. I like to do everything in the game. I like to farm. So I like to do all stuff in addition to dungeons. So for me, alts is like super mega last on the list, and I'll make alts to do farms, like just to do farming generally. That's me personally. So that was like a long-winded rant on, enjoying the game. It's a really good game. It's a really deep game. There's so much to learn. There's so much to do, and the enjoyment will come from the way that you want. It really is your journey and your story, not to be cheesy or poetic or whatever. It is not paid to win. But I wanted to very quickly take a look at the one monetization that kind of does matter in the game, and you're going to want to take a look at it as well. It is a super free-to-play game. The developer needs to make money. It's generally revolved around vanity or cosmetics, but there is a premium club that you can purchase every month for about $5 in merits, which is the in-game currency. Before I say $5 a month in merits, I'll remind you, there is the merit trade station in the game where if you're free to play, you can trade your mesos in for merits. And then you can buy your premium membership for free in the game. So pretty much everything in the game, even little stuff like this, that's pretty cool, you can get free to play in the game. It's really important that you understand that. So this game is super free to play, but the premium is good. If you want to support the game, if you want to ensure that no seemingly pay-to-winish kind of stuff get into the game. Let's, kind of support the game. The user-generated content's amazing. The design stuff, the housing stuff, all the vanity stuff, the cosmetic. That's what the game is monetized as. It's a very free-to-play game. There's really no game stuff you could buy in the game. But here's what you get with the premium. You get 20% more XP and mesos from defeating mobs. You get reduction in costs for enchantment, which we'll get into much later. Meso fees for trades and black market. And you get character movement speed for yourself and in groups of a 5% increase, excluding outside of PvP areas. You also get to access your bank safe from any location. You get unlimited use of air taxi, which is really convenient. We've already accessed our map using the M button on our keyboard to see how huge the map is, and it really means that if you have premium, you can go to any map in the game and you just click on it, double click on it, and you can go there for free at zero cost. And that's a huge advantage in terms of time, efficiency, and super convenience. Basically, it just happens right away. So that is a huge perk. Now I will tell you that not only can you get premium for free with the merit transfer station or the merit trade station, the merit market in the game, with your mesos that you've hard earned in farming from the game, but you can also do some of these things for free in the game. There's a couple of dungeons. It's like 200,000 mesos from the premium dungeon, and you get some cosmetic type of items and some potions over here, the premium club item, and you can get potions with mesos, or you can even make them with life skills, which we get into later in the game. Having said that, there are a couple things that you get here that are pretty cool aside from the bonuses that you get. The first one is the air taxi, and what I will tell you is you can get free portal to any location by making one in your house. There was also the bank safe that you get from any location over here, so you could do both of those things from inside of your house for free. So if you're super free to play, you don't want to buy merits with mesos, and you just want to go free to play the entire way, and you don't want to spend a penny, you don't want to spend a meso on a merit, then you can go to your house, get the T button on your keyboard. That's the default button for house. You can just click the little house over here, go to your house, and there are two things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is you can open your bank. There's a little button over here that says use safe. You can open your safe. You can get it from anywhere. So wherever you are in the world, just go to your house where you can access from anywhere. You can access your safe. When you close it, you won't be able to open it for a little bit. Now you can access that whenever you want. And you can see the cooldown is only 20 seconds, which we can access it again. So that replaces the premium club banking safe. You can put your mesos and your other stuff and access it from your alts. It's your bank like Maplestory. So that is free. You don't have to have premium for it. The other thing that you can do is make portals in your house. All right. And all you got to do is go to your furnishing. You can make a portal. Search it. Portal. It's over here. You can put it in your house. Lay it down, put it down, hit the C, and then you can put on the settings. You can name the portal. I'm naming my portal balls. You can interact. You can walk right into it. You can portal in home, selected map, friend's house if you want to. I'm going to make it a walk into portal, and the destination is going to be a map location, and it's going to be Lith Harbor. All right, so my balls portal, when I walk into that, when I stop furnishing and I take my dude and I walk through it, it's going to take me right into Lith Harbor. You can set up a portal for anywhere in the game, any of your friends in the game. So those are the two tips attached to the premium membership that I would probably suggest that you look into right away. We click on the purchase button really quickly. You'll see a bunch of things. And I told you over here, you can get 30-day membership with the merits over here. These red merits are what you get when you trade your mesos in for your merits, and you can buy your 30-day membership with it. Otherwise, it costs 490 merits, or you could buy just the 7-day membership if you'd like for some reason. So there's one more thing that we can talk about when it comes to the premium club, and it comes to getting around on the map, it's really, really slow. You've noticed when we're walking around on the map, it's taking us a long time to get places. Even if we can, portal to places and such, we got to walk all over the place. So looking into mounts is really important. And I will tell you that over here, there's something called the Maple Guide, which we don't have access to because we're only level 10, but you'll get it. And later in the game, we're going to get 2 different mounts for free that are permanent. One is a car, one is a duck. They're both ground mounts, but we also get a flying balloon mount. And you can also buy another faster flying balloon mount in Tria. So there's many ways, and that's just with mesos, to get free mounts in the game. Having said that, I figured I might as well grab this mount over here for 490 merits. It's a premium rainbow rocket plane, and it's probably really pretty. As far as the mounts go, you can trade them to your alts, not to other people in the game, through your bank for free. So I'm going to grab this right now, so at least we have access to a mount right on the fly. And I figured I'd buy it so we could test it out. And I don't know if it came in my mail or it came in my inventory. It's probably my inventory, and you can see it under mounts under new. And we can take this and map it anywhere that we want. I'm going to map it over here. So let's take a look at this mount. We just got it over here, and we now have a flying mount. It's it's really cute. It's an airplane with a rainbow over top of it. It costs a few dollars, and there you have it. So we have a flying mount. Now we can get around much quicker on the map for our questing, which will be really, really good as well. So hey, we just got an achievement. There's a lot of achievements in the game. As you can see, we gain an attribute points. Let's take a look at other stuff in the game, just for the first beginners episode. I don't want to keep it too long, but on the left-hand side, you'll see the chat. You'll see a lot of meso sellers in world chat and a lot of other garbage. So my chat is set to not have world chat on. If you right-click on the tab at the top, you can actually change the settings. On the right side, you can see I have something called combat, but it's showing world chat, and I have something called main over here. If I right-click and I click tab settings, I can name the tab. I'm going to name my tab balls, which would seem to be the theme, and very funny fish. And you can check all your settings on super chats. I want on or off, and the world chat I chose to have off, and this is just whatever you want to have. You can show your merits gained, your mesos gained, your experience gained, your items gained, and everything. You apply it and put it in the chat, and you could see who's getting something, who's getting what. You see people catching things, getting things, and you can change it however you see fit, and that is the chat. In the upper right hand corner, you'll see a check mark under something called Navigator, and we've already been introduced to that, but I'll show it to you again in case you flew through it. And it's just an easy way to kind of grab things that you can take a look at in the game. We got a prize right over there. It is our earrings. We'll take a look at our inventory in a second, but you see as you progress through the levels, you get treasure chests with different things in them, and it gives you opportunities or options to take a look at things in the game, which we'll take a look at, over time. So this one suggests that we look at loot the easy way. It shows us the auto loot settings. We can auto loot anything, including dropped items, equipment, consumables, gemstones, mesos, merits, currencies. Where do the merits drop, baby? Let's get that. All right. You put it over there, and it just gives you a suggestion as to things that you can learn in the game if you're lost. So it's the Maple Navigator, but we've already been shown that in the game. We're already on to our next Maple Navigator, 11 out of 15, and we get a cape reward. There's 2 things that we've been shown. It's your inventory, which you can access as I on the keyboard, and your character portrait, you can access as P. And those are very important. They're really quick keyboard shortcuts. Let's look through the character portrait really quickly. Here's your dude. You can see the gear on all over here. Your outfits are all vanity based, and your badges are mostly vanity based, but it's stuff like tombstone styles, damage fonts, swim tubes, fishing accessories, name tags, chat bubbles. There's transparency badges. We'll look at this stuff as time goes by, but generally speaking, it's vanity based, and your gear is what's most important over here. As you can see on the right hand side, there's something called the gear score. All you really need to know about gear score is it's a number. It's just a number that allows you to get into a dungeon. Dungeons allow you to get in via trophies, level number, or your gear score. It's generally gear score. So you see we have a gear score of 70. And the reason we have a gear score of 70 is because our staff, as you can see under 19 to 21 on weapon attack, has a gear score of 70. And it's got other stats on it, just like any other MMO, but that's just gear score. So your gear score will be the combined total of all your gear scores. So if we go to our gear in our inventory, eye on the keyboard, and we can see and compare by just waving over the gear, and you can see that the stats on the bottom show positive green when we put it on. So we're just going to right click and put that gear on, and now our gear score has a total of 170, which is the combined total of these gears right over here. Just like any other MMO, there's regular gear in green and blue and purple and orange for legendary, and this one is green gear. We can look into specifics on bonuses later, but that's just generally, it's just like any MMO. So the gear score is your combined total of numbers. You got your attack and your defense. That's pretty basic stats. And also with regards to gear score, one more time, if you're a knight, or you do a sword and a shield, or you've got a Cotis, you've got a sidearm Cotis, an offhand Cotis, those do not provide gear score. You need the main. Okay, so the shield or the codices, as it says over here, do not provide gear score. So if you're looking to gain some gear score to get into a dungeon, you think you can slap a shield on, think again, baby. It's not going to work. All right, then you have your attribute points underneath here. And basically what I'll tell you is this. There's a general stat that you can put it into for each class. So Knights and Berserkers put into strength, dexterity for archers and heavy gunners, wizards and priests, and for intelligence, and thieves and assassins for luck. You could do health and crit rate. You can play around with it if you want, but generally just slap all the points into the category for your choice. But you can reset it at any point if you want for free. It doesn't cost you anything. So you can reset it until your heart's content if you want to play around. So don't be too picky about where you put your points. It really doesn't matter until end game when you're trying to do stuff that you can't do. You're trying to beat something in PvP. There's a mini game. We'll get into that later. I'm sure you've played the mini games. They're super fun. And that's basically your inventory over here. You'll come across other items like miscellaneous. Will show treasure chests, which we got for leveling up at level 10. It's provided us with new earrings, which we're going to right click and put over here, which raised our gear score to 199 and made us look extremely feminine with earrings. So we'll take a look at the transparency, maybe the transparency badge in the next episode or the next few episodes. But this one was just general stuff. So we figured out the premium monetization, all the stuff to get around to using our house and our bank and our portals and other things and the mounts. And we know we're getting our free mount with the guides, so you don't have to worry about spending money in the game on that. You're getting a free ground mount and a free air mount. And we've talked all about the other stuff in the game as well, the portals and getting into locations if you don't want to buy your premium or you haven't got enough mesos to trade in for merits. We've got all of that stuff out of the way. We've looked at the inventory and the gear and the attributes and all that kind of stuff. And we also have skill points, and we're not going to get too far into skill points, but read them, take your time, do your thing. Everybody plays differently. Some people play more for PvP. Some people play more for, CC. Some people play more for DPS. Some people play more for HP, so they could be more of a tank. It really depends on how you want to play, and there's a lot of different specs. What I will tell you is this: me personally, I spec into fire for DPS on my wizard when I'm rolling PvE and leveling, and that's just me, and that's just my wizard. But the best part about skills in this game are you can respec them at any point, and they'll cost you $0 as well. In most games, they will make you pay to respec or buy an item to respec. In this game, they don't. So you don't have to worry about skills and specs at any point. Play around, compare, talk to your friends, talk to your guildies. There's different tabs you can build for different skills. If you want to get more specific, you can also buy those for merits. You don't need different skill trees. It'll take you 3 seconds to put your points in there, and you can do it for free. So it is a vanity purchase to get another tab. That's basically your skill points. I don't want to get too far into it. Everybody's playing a different class, and everybody plays a different class in a different kind of way. So you'll see priests that are doing DPS. Mark my word, okay? So play the way that you want to play. You can see we have our potions and our heal over time, so we can get our heals on, and you can acquire those on exclamation marks on the map for free. And there's also vendors that you can acquire potions from as well throughout the world, and here they are over here for mesos as well as the leaves. You can also use your life skills, which we'll get into in another episode, that will allow you to craft your own potions with farming, harvesting, forging, that kind of stuff. So the game gets really cool. Here's a guy playing an instrument. I'm sure you've seen that as well. And generally speaking, this game will allow you to progress and have fun in any way possible. I think we've gone pretty long for the first episode, and I hope you're enjoying the game so far, but I'm just going to keep cranking out the videos over here as we level up and as we introduce other things into the game. I didn't want to lay it on too thick, so the information is probably really thin, but hopefully you've learned some stuff in the first episode that have helped you along the way. I think we've covered everything that we want to at this point, so you're hopefully not very confused. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Hope you've had a great time. Check out my other videos. If you want to check out Maplestory M, it's a great mobile game. I love that as well. There'll be tons more Maplestory 2 videos. Also, please come hang out on the stream, twitch.tv /fishsticks. We're there every single night. Slap a follow, drop a comment, let me know what you want to see, what you loved or what you hated. But I'm here for the long haul. I adore Maplestory, and I think this game is absolutely amazing. So we're going to take it slow and sweet. A lot of videos to come. Thank you once again. You could be anywhere on the internet, but you're here with me. Love your balls. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.